friends, how are you doing? Happy Monday. Comes around so quick, doesn't it? So, Art Journal Monday today. The theme that we decided to, or the colour theme that we've decided to go for is green and orange this week. So, if you remember last week, it was purple and blue. So a little bit different there. But we're going to do something a bit different, again, as usual this week. So, look at my book now. Oh, isn't that lush? Love it. I can't wait till it's complete. Absolute gorgeous. So, let me check the time. Oh, nearly 1 o'clock. You had a good weekend. The weather's been amazing, hasn't it? It's been super lovely. Hi, Joe. Hi, Elizabeth. Hope you're all doing really, really well on this lovely Monday day. Hi, Wolf. That's my brother. He's watching too. Hope everyone's having... Sorry, I've got a really itchy foot. Hope you're all... Hi, Sue. You okay, darling? How are you, Penny? You okay, sweetheart? Lovely. Hi, Trace. You all right? Love the colour. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I've got a new hairband as well today. Look. It's so pretty. There's nothing better than a bit of happy post, is there? Right, okay, so let's get started. Now, if your journal's starting to look a bit like this, it's very hard to stamp on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it and work on it this side like that. It just makes it a lot more simpler. And I'm going to be working as well with some different stamps. My main one that I'm going to be using is It Is Me, which is by Stamped By Me, absolute favourite. Just like to say, slightly excited about the next chapter. It's coming soon. I don't know when, but soon. Oh, the images. Oh, the stamps are going to be breathtaking. That's all I can say. Breathtakingly stunning. Right, okay. Oh, you like the hairband too. Cheers, Trace. Right, okay. So I'm going to turn you around and we're going to do a bit of shadow stamping with some different inks just to get the background on, and then we're going to start colouring. And the imagery that we're using, obviously, like I said, is It Is Me by Imala. I like the way my brother's calling me a sausage. Thanks very much. I'm going to colour it in a different way. Usually I always make them blonde. I always try to make them look like me, really, all the images. But we're going to colour it different this time, so because we're going to be using the oranges and the green. So don't feel that just because it's a person image that it has to be true life colours. Think about really mixing it up a bit. It makes it look really fresh, really modern. Hi Sharon, you're right, sweetness. Hope you're doing really well. So let me turn you around and I'll show you where we are. So I'm going to be using my Eureka, but I'm going to be using acrylic block as well. The stamp that I am using is, hold on, it's saying that I need to turn you around, don't I? Really? There we go. Is by Tatty Twinkles. It's an old stamp, but I love it. I just love the way that it sits. It's a beautiful, beautiful stamp. So remember, I've halved my book so I can actually stamp on this area. I'm using Forest Moss. This is a really dark, luscious green. And because I don't want the imagery too stark, because I'm going to put some water on it to sort of set it to the bag, this just works beautiful. So I'm just going to add a little bit at the top here. Just like so. It's so green, excuse me. It's beautiful. It's like a really dark racing car green, if you like. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side in just a second. But first of all, I'm just going to give it a little squitz of water. Come on, water spray. There we go. Just a little bit, and I'm just going to dry that off slightly. I've got a new gun. Yeah, it's my Sizzix. I got it out. As you can see my show on Thursday, my other one I think overheated. So I've decided to always use 3 liners. I'm just going to dry that off slightly so it's distorted the image slightly, but not too much, but we can do more ink work over the top of this in a second. Now the reason why I'm drying before I apply the rest of my ink is because otherwise it will just go too sloshy and you'll just lose all that imagery. And before I go onto back onto this, I'm just going to quickly stamp this side, then that's done too. So again, with that Tatty Twinkles, I can't remember what one it was, to be honest. It was the one with the girls. Oh, I'm not sure. I'll find out for you. So again, just on them bottom areas, don't worry if it's not perfect, because obviously we are going to be using that water spray to just send it back slightly. When my water spray decides to work. So yeah, I'll just grab my brush a little bit and just pat it slightly. There we go. So I hope you all enjoyed the Imala show. I'm going to be back this week on Thursday, not with Imala. I'm going to be back with Faye Studio at 9 AM and then brand new Wallace and Gromwell at 10 AM. So I hope you can join me. I'm just drying this off. Right, so while that's drying, I'm going to go back to the other side of my page. Here we go. And that'll just dry on its own. So I'm going to go in with my bundled sage. I've also got a little tad of dried marmalade, and then we're going to do some watercolouring in a minute. But I just want to get some colour on it. So bundled sage is one of my all-time favourite greens that I use. It's just so soft. So we're just going to go around the edge. Just to pull in some of that colour. Like so. Just pick up a little tad of the dried marigold now. Now obviously this is quite a strong colour. So what you want to do is do it ever so lightly. And just blend it round from that green. Who'd have thought? Green and orange, they blend so beautifully, and yet on the colour wheel they're actually opposites. So they're supposed to clash, but they sort of work really well. They just sort of set each other off beautifully. So I'm just going to put that down. There we go, a little bit like this. Now I'm just going to pick up some watercolour. My palette is ready to go with a mixture of different types. So I'm just going to go in a little tad. I'll bring my palette a bit closer so you'll be able to see. A little tad of green. This is green Hime. And I'm just going to go back over onto that leaf detail. Leaving all the flowers, just doing the leaves. Just check what I've got there, lovely. Just a little splash of colour, you really don't need a lot. But it just completely awakens that generation of stamping that's in the background. Beautiful. There we go. A bit more. Come all the way down to both sides. Do that. I'm going to go into my orange. So I've got a few different oranges here. I've got orange concentrate watercolour, orange Hime, and then this as well is concentrated orange. I'm going to pick this up because this is the most vibrant of them all. And I'm not actually going to... Sorry about that, friends. Somebody rung. How rude. Okay, I'm just going to pop you down here. And I can go back that little orange flower and see how it just really picks up that colour. Come back up here. So you could do this with any sort of leafy flourish sort of design if you like. This would work just as well. There we go. So I'm going to go into a deeper orange. Just overfill that colour on top. This will just blend it slightly as you add it, it will blend. There we go. Looking pretty. Just to make sure I've got enough for a blend on there. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to come down to my main piece, and I'm just going to add a little bit of water to my page just to start off. I'm not going to go too much into this design because I am going to do a bit of a flick over there in a second. So now I'm just adding a piece of colour, and you see how we're sort of staggering it as it goes. Lovely. And a tad of green. I'm just going to sort of sit it next to it. I'm not going to put it actually on top, because then what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of water to blend that through. You see? So now I'm just going to dry this off. Remember to tilt if you get pulls, because then that will make it run. So I'm just going to pick up my fan brush now. Just do a little random flick. It doesn't have to be too much, just a little bit. Not too much in the middle, because you want to keep that quite a bit of block colour. So just that little flick will push some of that colour around. So this has dried out quite a bit now. So again, I'm going to go in with that bundled sage right on the edge there. Get that colour right in there. Right down to the bottom. Plenty on. Pick up your dried marigold, gently, gently, gently. Blend that a little. And then I'm just going to do some coloured artwork. So this time I started with the orange this side. This time I'm going to do green. So again, I'm just going to wet a little, pick up that green, add a bit of darker green in there if you want. Pick up that orange and just filling in the spaces. See that? And a tad of water. I'm just going to grab my round brush and I'm just going to flow it out with some water. So now you just use that water to help blend the colour as it goes. See that? dry that off. Tip that colour, allow it to drip off. Little brush. So I've got here, this one will be fine. Grab some of that green and do a little bit of leaf detail. This is the Himi that I'm using here, Himi watercolour. And just pop in a little bit of colour here and there, just to accentuate the sort of background stamp design that we've done. So you just almost touch it with the colour. You don't need to actually colour in, just sort of touch in the design where it is. Just add in that leaf detail. Again with the orange. So simple. I hope you've really enjoyed our journal Monday. If you've got maybe a favourite colour theme that you would like us to do, please let me know, because I would like your input. That would be fabulous. I'll just add a little bit of colour here and there. There we go. Let's dry this off. Water just around the edge. So now I want to do some stamping on this side of my journal. So I'm going to pick up my beautiful It's Me stamp. Actually, I might put her down. She's going to go that side. So I think I'll do some bubbles on this side now. This is just a bubble stamp, texture stamp, get them going craft. I'm going to go straight on with the orange, so straight on. I'm just going to add a little bit of detail. Just a little bit of that. I've also got a dotty. I can't remember who this is made by. It's so old. Great Impressions, right? Oh, that is old. So I'm just going to pick up some of these dots, and I'm just randomly just going to take that design down. See that? See that? Right, so now, right, I'm going to stamp upside down because I'm a book, but that's okay. So let me just Make sure this side's completely dry. Up to the edge, because obviously if it's not up to the edge, when this comes down it's not going to stamp. So I want her directly about there. So let's pick her up now. I'm using VersaFine in the black. This is the only piece of black, probably apart from the sentiment that I'm going to use. So go onto your stamp, come over, fingertip dancing over the top. Singing is optional. Perfect. Turn her around. Let's grab some paint. And I'm going to go straight into the orange for her hair. I'm going to add a little bit of that other orange as well. You can bring that down if you want a little bit. And I'll go straight into the green. And I always start one side and pull that colour across. There's a slightly deeper green. I'm just around. It's a bit of a chunky brush, I suppose, but there we go. And go back into that darker green, just building it up, that colour. Then into the orange for the shoes. I'm just going to take a tiny, very fine brush, a little dab of red, but I'm really going to water that down. Just going to add it as an accent and then brush it out with some water. A little tad. There we go. Yeah. A tad of orange just around. Now, if you're lucky enough to subscribe to my subscription, you'll have one of these micro thin brushes. So this is still the orange that I'm using. And I'm just going to grab a little tad of orange and I'm just going to put it in around that waist. Pick up with my fan brush some orange, but I'm going to really water it. And I'm just going to do some little flicks, like so, a little bit on the green. sentiment, and I'm going to use Amazing, but also I've got some hearts that I want to... Now this is Dime Weekly stamp. I'm going to be using the Green Bell. Go straight on. Like so. Pick up my sentiment. Make sure I'm the right way. That helps. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to go downwards. There we go. What do you think? Hi friends, how are you doing? Okay, so where are we? We are here. So here is your orange and green pages. I hope you really enjoyed making this with me. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me today. Don't forget, I will be back on Wednesday for Crafting at Home with Carly. I'll be back on air on Create and Craft from 9 AM on Thursday morning with Faye's Studio. Very exciting. Thank you again for choosing to spend some time with me, and I hope you have a great day. I will be posting close-up pictures later on of this. Take care. Bye.